The reason why I wanted to have this conversation with all of you is because the subject matter of AI, but more specifically AI agents, has occupied my free time for several weeks in a row. And actually, Amjad, when I started using Replit, for me, it was a paradigm shift. There was two paradigm shifts in a row that happened about a week apart. ChatGPT released their image generation model where you could create any image and it was incredibly detailed with text and all those things. That was a huge paradigm shift. And then in the same week, I finally gave in to try and figure out what this term AI agent was that I was hearing all over the internet. I heard vibe coding, I heard AI agent. I was like, I will give it a shot. And when I used Replit, 20 minutes in to using Replit, my mind was blown. And I think that night I stayed up till 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. For anyone that doesn't know, Replit is a piece of software that allows you to create software and pretty much any software you want. So someone like me with absolutely no coding skills was able to build a website, build in Stripe, take payment, integrate AI into my website, add Google login to the front of my website, and do it within minutes. I then got the piece of software that I had built with no coding skills, sent it to my friends, and one of my friends put his credit card in and paid.
Amazing.
So I just launched a SaaS company with no coding skills. To demonstrate an AI agent in a very simple way, I used an online AI agent called Operator to order us all some water from a CVS around the corner. The AI agent did everything end to end, and people will be watching it on the screen. It put my credit card details in, it picked the water for me, it gave the person a tip, it put some delivery notes in. At some point, a guy is going to walk in. He has not interacted with a human. He's interacted with my AI agent. And the reason I use this as an example is, again, it was a paradigm shift moment for me when I heard about agents about a month ago, and I went on and I ordered a bottle of electrolytes. And when my doorbell rang, I freaked out. I freaked out. But Amjad, who are you? And what are you doing?
So I started programming at a very young age. I built my first business when I was a teenager. I used to go to internet cafes and program there. And I realized that they don't have software to manage the business. I was like, oh, why didn't you create accounts? Why don't you have a server? It took me 2 years to build that piece of software. And that sort of embedded in my mind this idea that, hey, there's a lot of people in the world with really amazing ideas, especially in the context where they live in, that allows them to build businesses. However, the main source of friction between an idea and software, or call it an idea and wealth creation, is infrastructure, is physical infrastructure, is meaning a computer in front of you. It is an internet connection. It is the set of tools and skills that you need to build that. If we make it so that anyone who has ideas, who wants to solve problems, will be able to do it. I mean, imagine the kind of world that we could live in where no one can be, anyone who has merit, anyone who can think clearly, anyone who can generate a lot of ideas can generate wealth. I mean, that's an amazing world to live in, right? Anywhere in the world. So with Replit, the company that I started in 2016, the idea was like, okay, coding is difficult. How do we solve coding? And we built every part of the process, the hosting, the code editor. The only missing thing was the AI agent. And so over the past 2 years, we've been working on this AI agent that you can just, similar, since ChatGPT, this revolution with Gen AI, and you can just speak your ideas into existence. I mean, this starts, sounding religious. Like this is like the gods, that the myths that humans have created. They used to imagine a world where you can be everywhere and anywhere at once. That's sort of the internet, and you can also speak your ideas into existence. And it's still early. I think Replit Agent is a fantastic tool, and I think this technology is going to get so much more powerful.
Specifically, what is an AI agent? I've got this graph actually here, which I don't need to pass to any of you to be able to see the growth of AI agents. But this graph is Google search trend data.
This also resembles our revenue too.
Oh, okay, right. The water has arrived. Hello. Thank you. You can come on in.
Can I have the code, please?
Yes, it's 3951.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, this is like a supernatural kind of power. You conjured water.
I conjured water from my mind,
Yeah.
and it's shown up here with us.
And it clearly thinks we need a lot.
Yeah.